Picture this for a moment. There's something incredibly basic, almost hidden in plain sight, that nearly every man overlooks. And yet, whenever a man discovers it and lives it, something instantly shifts in the way women perceive him. It's like a silent signal clicks in their mind. They notice him without even trying. The strange part? The majority of men go through their entire lifetime without realizing they've been missing it all along. So ask yourself, are you one of them? If you're still listening right now, it probably means you don't want to be. Let me take you into a story. This is about a man named Marcus, an ordinary guy, just like you and me. Marcus struggled through almost every area of his life. He carried the weight of other people's opinions on his shoulders. Every decision he made, every move he tried, was rooted in fear of judgment. He chased approval constantly, like it was the very air that kept him alive. But no matter how much effort he put in, he always felt unseen. It didn't matter what he wore, how hard he worked, or how much he tried to be liked. He felt invisible, especially when it came to women. The more he chased their attention, the more it seemed to slip through his fingers. Then one day something changed. Not because of luck, not because of a miracle, but because Marcus stumbled onto an idea, a principle that transformed everything. It wasn't some shiny self-help trick. It wasn't a magic formula. It was something ancient, something time-tested, something powerful. That principle was Stoicism. At first, Marcus couldn't see the connection. What could a 2,000-year-old philosophy possibly have to do with his struggles? Attraction, confidence, respect. These didn't seem like things old philosophers cared about. But as he explored further, something clicked. He realized the prison he was living in wasn't built by other people. It was built inside his own mind. The walls of insecurity, doubt, and constant craving for validation. All of it was self-made, and Stoicism handed him the key. For the first time, Marcus learned that true strength wasn't about forcing people to notice you. It wasn't about chasing acceptance. Real power came from controlling what you could control and letting go of everything else. That's where his journey began. And the moment Marcus started applying this principle, life around him began to change in ways he couldn't have imagined. Now you might be wondering, what does Stoicism even have to do with attraction, with confidence, with how women see you? On the surface, it doesn't look connected at all. But here's the truth. This is where things get interesting. Stoicism is built on one simple but life-altering truth. Focus only on what's within your control and release what isn't. Take a second and think about that. Most men are prisoners of their emotions. The smallest thing can throw them off balance. Someone insults them and they explode. Things don't go their way and they drown in frustration. They react impulsively, then regret it later. And believe me, women notice this. They can see when a man is controlled by his emotions. And let's be honest, it's not attractive. But a Stoic man, he's built differently. He doesn't get dragged into chaos. He doesn't let the storm around him shake his foundation. He remains calm when others lose their composure. And that calm presence is magnetic. Imagine this. You're at a gathering. Suddenly in the corner, an argument breaks out. People start shouting, some panic, others take sides. The whole room feels tense. Everyone is feeding off the drama. But you stand there, composed, unmoved. Your energy isn't rattled by the noise. You're steady like a mountain in the middle of a storm. Do you realize how powerful that looks? Women notice. People notice. Confidence doesn't come from being the loudest in the room. It doesn't come from showing off. It comes from that unshakable steadiness that others can sense. And here's the deeper layer. Stoicism isn't about running away from emotions. It's not about pretending to feel nothing. That's a common misunderstanding. Stoicism is about mastery. It's about knowing when to let your emotions guide you and when to set them aside. It's about discipline, the ability to pause, breathe, and choose your response instead of being a slave to impulse. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, said it perfectly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Read that again. When you truly understand this, everything shifts. You stop wasting energy chasing validation. You stop being desperate for attention. Instead, you start living by your own principles, and that shift alone is powerful.